Hey guys, I thought I would swing by um for a minute anyway. Could have just done it that way. Uh, nope, wrong way again. Oh dear. Okay, so and and y'all, our internet has been super wonky today. It just keeps like going in and out and in and out. So if I vanish, uh, it's probably internet, and it may or may not be back. I don't know. Depends. It depends. Gosh. Uh, I'm wondering if it's something to do with like all the people in and visiting and they're like killing like bandwidth, systematic outages from holiday visitors. I don't know. Right? I don't know. I can only speculate. Anyway, I thought I'd hop up for a bit. Uh, the streets appear to be just as wonky as ever the past few days. Um, not felt good, so I'll be damned if I was gonna come on here and deal with their bullshit too. Felt good, so I'll be damned. Anyway, uh, yeah, ain't nobody got time for that. So I just kept laughing and chilling, right? Uh, there's a whole lot of these sons of bitches. Past couple days, I don't know if somebody's jammed like an entire wrapping paper roll up their asses or what, but they're very grinchy. That I'm like, all right, but then I'm also like, yeah, they're sort of like that all year round. So, what's new? Like, oh wait, forget. Actually, for most of them around here, holidays ain't shit like most monsters, other than times to really enjoy filling stocking stuffers with other people's misery. It's kind of their thing. Um, and I cannot decide currently hair up or down. I know it's irritating me right now. That's all I know about it. Uh, I don't know what's happening. You know, there's all kinds of things moving outside, not in the YouTube streets. It's the general bullshit YouTube streets. Uh, oh god, every time I get out here, honestly, I think I ate too many snacks. With little, and now I'm having like a sugar crash. That's what's happening. God, and it is so cold out there. Others are disagreeing with me, but yeah, nope. I'm just not feeling it. Thinking about building an airplane and flying mast Key West. That's all I'm saying. Put up a palm tree as a Christmas tree. It'd be wonderful. I think Josh, by the way, is live right now. I know a great many lately aren't getting notifications, but he's over doing his thing. I checked in for a minute, but honestly, I just Right now, I'm very, like, with anything trying to really break down anything, especially from that 3 week mark onward. There's nothing fucking real here, nor has there ever been. It's all painted to fucking pieces. It's a damn shame, really. Um, it's more than a shame, it's a fucking tragedy. Um, and you have those very creators that you all watch to blame for that. And others, of course, but looks like they did it on purpose, however. From the very beginning. And so, therefore, every interview, article, everything really, all of it's tainted all to shit. It was interfered with on purpose. And I'd hazard a bet it was also happening a great deal many days even prior to that. There's definitely people in the ears of all those there within hours of summer vanishing. What's that die? I didn't update the past 3 days or so. This thing's been screaming at me too and all that. So, maybe not? Activity access? Does this mean that they're gonna do something about assholes? Please say yes. Can I somehow get rid of 4,000 owls and raincoats and douchebags? Is that possible? Is that a thing with that? If it is, man. And y'all, I'm being hickin' bad. No, it's so bad. Oh, freaking dumbass. Really. Got, little some more stocking stuffers, you know. It's always a lot to distract me. But anyway, I don't know what I was thinking, but I had to get some stuff to clean carpets and whatnot. I seen a thing or two. I was like, oh, you know, and for a little, and then my dumbass had them right in the bag, right in front of her, and I walked in. I said, what the hell? He was like, oh, mom failed, you know, total mom fail. And then Little's like, what's that? It doesn't matter how much they age or grow, they know when they see something in the bag, they're like, that's fucking mine. I'm like, oh, right? Okay. And that was Little making her way back and forth. Um, but anyway, yeah, I don't care how old they get. They just know. They just know. And so anyway, was like, well, can I have it now? So, uh, tiny lava lamp. Little has it plugged up here, so that's what the little glow you're seeing is. But yeah, all I can say is they were cute stocking stuffers until I lost some on brain cells and she's sick. Public live messages, 50 per stream. So a person can only type out 50 comments in a stream, like in the whole thing. Ooh. I don't know, that sort of sucks in a way, though. What if the stream runs for 900? Have you seen mine? Have you seen them? What if it's an in-depth conversation? No, I don't know about that one, but because you can control trolling and put on slow mode. That seems rather ridiculous. I don't know about that one. More info on like to check people's clothing. Oh, so like if I'm rolling around the streets in my regular, like not as a channel holder, but if I'm just rolling around the streets like one of y'all, then I can see others. Is that what you're telling me? Oh, I can tap the things. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's the thing, believe they make everybody this back chat stuff, right? They have to sort of let them back there. They act like it's this magical place you just poof into. Now, unless a creator is leaving a link out, uh-uh. They have all kinds of people thinking you just magically appear back there and they can't figure out who they are. There are one or two creators around here who use that goofy shit. Being like, oh, so and so suddenly jumped up and they're in here and their names don't match up and there's weird spelling differences, but they're back here speaking Latin and weird shit. And it's not true. Don't buy the back chat bullshit when they try to sell this drama around here. It's goofy as fuck. Mm. Back chat is the least issues around here. And it's controlled too. It's drama fuel. It's just like the fucking panelists that jump up all the time and talking the crazy shit. And they're like, oh my gosh, we need to call the FBI. Yeah, they're all little actors, bro. Alright, they're all little actors. Don't buy that horse shit. Huh. Oh, it'll also contain the total counts of moderation actions taken against that user within the last year. Deleted messages, timeouts. Oh, this would be fantastic. uh, users public profile picture, user's public handle, YouTube join date, number of subscribers. You already see that. Public live chat messages, messages per stream. But that's what's okay. Alright. And the times they've been hidden. Yikes. Uh-oh. Power to the people, y'all. Power to the people. I'm still, I don't know, starting to feel some like ways about online. Right now, they catch me in the right mood and I'll start supporting laws that are based on, um, you know, passing things that require ID to be given a social media account, like issued like by the fucking DMV type thing scenarios. You know, I'm not even kidding. Shit's ridiculous. People are crazy. It's too much. Oh, but I like freedom, but I swear, some days. Anyway, all they do is use it to fuck everybody in protests and any sort of get-togethers and that never be used for anything to actually curb horrendous fucking monsters and criminal shit online for sure. It end up being used against all those as opposed to the betterment. I don't know, dog. It's still the ones in the background, you know, and the ones in the front too. That I don't know. Still garbage. I just don't know. It's okay. It's one of those days. God no, the chunky, fluffy ones in here. Wait for it. There'll be a train wreck up here. Yep, I was talking about you, train wreck. How's it going? Oh God no. I accidentally made eye contact. I don't trust it. It went somewhere in the darkness. Um, I seen it. I seen that. Ha! And it came back out of the darkness. Hey, Patriots. Speaking of, with the AI goofiness, please not commence around the holidays while I'm thinking of these things. They're back here just in the comments, man, just laying into the AI. I gotta tell you, some of them, some of that crap they put in there, if I didn't know it to be AI, I'd be like, y'all got summer. Who the hell are you? Like, I swear I would. It just makes me like, but once you realize it's AI. Oh, I just kind of want some freaking cake and milk. Go to bed. Like, grandma style. That's really where I'm at with it. Uh, and I know some of y'all probably aware on these nut job streets that certain people got their asbestos filled panties in a wad. Um, Wildly enough, after all this time in this length nonsensical way, and very, I don't know, I suspect there's some Jenny and Adrian penny tampons in that as well. I can imagine that's a little uncomfortable. Um, Especially as everybody's throwing everybody else off the bridge, the big boys and such and whatnot. 'Tis the season. Um, totally overblown responses, especially after several years of nothing. I'm not even sorry. I just had to kind of laugh at it. Walk away. Okay. I know more than a few of you know exactly what I'm talking about. Ain't nobody got time for that. Especially when it doesn't peg certain people long before was ever out here with the actual channel. So, there's a reason I have not wasted much time on several. I already had numbers long before. Anyway, uh, uh, Patriots, I don't know. It depends on which one you're talking about. Last night, I don't think I was in anywhere. Not through the night. I don't even think anybody was running last night. Were they? So I don't know. Patriots, I guess it's depending on where you supposedly see me. I think there's only really one, and I think that was yesterday. But that was daytime. Nice. Nice. It's not a bad combo. Yeah, I don't even know. Like, I remember at some point, like, maybe looking, but man, I just didn't feel good. I didn't feel like dealing with it. And then I think most of my not normal spit on the phone. Actually, I think I did catch one rolling. Oh, somebody else sent me the clip as it was happening last night. Or after it had, and Uh, I laughed mightily at that. I think it was like fucking 3 a.m. though. I want to know where cats put all the food. Really, I do. They just ate, took a 10-minute nap, and was back up eating again. Where do they put it? I don't know. Tail and ears. It's gotta be. God. Um. Anyway. um. Yeah, I don't know. I touched a button today with something in it for that. And I gotta tell you, it's probably one of the first things I've agreed on with Daisy and Candace all at one time. But only what I skipped through first, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. Probably not even that. I happened to land on the spot. And, yeah. Landed on some spot where they're talking about douchebag Ryan and his suddenly psychic sidekick. I am not feeling all that wonderful while I'm gone. Thanks for noting it, though. I appreciate it. I really am having some sort of sugar crash or something. I did find this thing because I was wondering about other things that had been posted. Anyway, and while you're like, huh, I came across a thing. Mm, I don't know. I think we went over his intentions. I think there's more than a few. I don't know. More power to the douche nozzle. That's all I can say. Uh, whatever. He'll spin out like the rest. And, oh, it's a built thing. It's a purposeful thing. It's a distraction thing. It's a group effort holiday thing. It's a targeted thing. It's a full of bullshit thing. It's a monster driven thing. And it's all for fame, cash, clout, targeting, blah, blah, blah. I ain't got time for it. Everybody wants to watch the same bullshit over and over again for them years with, I don't know. Y'all keep looking at the same roads and trees, see if you can find a fucking clue. That's all I can tell you. You want to support people who pick up a box with snake in it, call it searching, and idiots, no glove, all these things, and send people out like that, knowing that whatever they touch or may find anything else could end up on um, splattered all over online. They're behind paywalls, like Adventures with Purpose and stuff, and Kylie and Elaine, go right ahead. Well, like Ziggy, like the others that always think something, splash it all across, the hair shit, psychic goofiness, the dump sites, whatever, I don't care. Um, and then when you support that, you remember that when you support that, anything these douchebags like that touch, it's going to be a hard time using it in any court setting to bring anyone to justice for something. So, unless it's a random citizen, others, real law enforcement, feds, TBI, real equipment, shit like that, not tragedy pimp or social media related, that finds something, it's going to be very hard to use it in a court setting or not have it outright dismissed, thrown out, and not be able to be used. So you remember that when you champion these douchebags on to do this shit. And to terrorize and keep going into a community that does not want them there, despises them, wishes they'd all go take a fucking long walk offshore pier, and that they forever changed the lives of, even down to fucking properties and future generations and all kinds of shit. You remember that? That's what you're supporting. While you watch the same damn roads. Well, you said yesterday, day before you were blocked, Missy. You just popped up. And I don't have any mods tonight. So, a little confused. And you're just in here 2 nights ago saying how that account was blocked. And then used the solstice one. Oh, it was a glitch. Hmm. It's strange. No, not really. I had another device open the whole time, Misty, with another account that I generally watch. Your Missy account was not apparent. It was just the solstice one. You were saying the Missy one was blocked. I bet, Mudpie, I bet. Anyway, alright, so I found this thing, right? And I don't even know why in the hell they do the audio this way. Maybe for strike rate, I don't know, but it gets on my nerves when they do the audio this way. But hopefully I'll hear it. If you can't, let me know. I'll plug up the speakers and do it that way. Okay, so you couldn't see them, but we should have been able to. And but then you came in here telling us you were blocked under the other one. All right, got it. Carrying on. Alright.
Oh, live, how you doing? I know you're on live. I was listening to you. Well, I got you on the speaker. Is there anything you wanted to say, Donnie? Well, I just kind of went over to Doug Allen's channel a little bit. He's on there, you know, saying we need mental health and all kind of stuff like that. Bro, man, our life was totally fine when all our kids was here. You know, when someone took our daughter, I mean, we didn't know how to handle that. Yeah, I need mental health. I got all kind of problems. I realized that. It just kind of urged me, you know. Doug, I was over there talking all kind of shit, you know. I just got a serious problem, you know. We're missing our daughter. Somebody stole our daughter. And I got all kind of mental problems now. Yeah, I do. I think a lot of us that have been immersed in this from the beginning, I think a lot of us have, you know, some anxiety, depression. Well, you know, I'm more immersed than everybody out there. Absolutely. This is my little girl that I love with all my heart. And you know, it bothers me. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna be straight up with you. I understand. I understand, brother. You know, everybody's like, you know what, well, we need mental health. Yeah, I totally need mental health. I do have mental health problems because of this. My little girl's gone. I don't know who has her or what they're doing with her. And then everybody acts like, you know, like, oh yeah, her parents. Nah, I don't know. It doesn't matter what I say. I don't know. I'm just got serious issues. Man, I will say, you know, I've been supporting my 4 kids since they were born. I tore this freaking house down and been trying to rebuild it ever since my mother died. You know, I do everything I can. You know, yeah, I got freaking serious mental problems since my daughter's been abducted. I think that's completely normal. Don't you think so, Penny?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't
He starts to say going, but then he says abducted.
expect anybody
Of course, it's fucking sweet little Fizz.
who's missing a daughter to be of sound mind. You know,
I really do. You know what, Donnie? I'm out of my mind with it. I really am. I will never be the same again. I miss my son uncontrollably when he leaves for me on the weekend and goes. I mean, it's torturous. And I know when I'm going to see him again. So, man, But it just makes me mad. I went over to Doug's channel. He's like, we're rejecting mental health. And it's going to be, man, we have all kind of classes. They come up here and talk to us all the time. I'm not rejecting anything. I'm trying to do it the best I can. And I'm sitting here and blow it up right in front of the caseworker. And he'll tell you. Yeah. And everybody else, my boss, everybody else, I had to quit my job. Because of the...
Did y'all catch that? This is the night before court for the DUI. Did you catch it?
The problems that people are causing my boss. Yeah. And other builders. I don't know exactly. I mean, it's torturous. And I know when I'm going to see him again. So, man, But it just makes me mad. I went over to Doug's channel. He's like, we're rejecting mental health. And it's going to be, man, we have.
And I think Doug was actually doing rehab stuff, not just mental health at the time, whatever, right? Yeah. Find my stupid speaker. It's here somewhere. I would have. No, I couldn't see in the dark's fun. Oh, first time's a charm. Look at that. It's my lucky day. I'll be damned. It's not BK did it. The other uploader did it. Because everybody needs tracks around these streets, you know?
I'm not gonna lie, like you, but I got you on the street. I just kind of went over to the Doug Oaks channel a little bit. He's on there, you know, saying we need mental health and all kinds of stuff like that. We, bro, man, our life was totally fine when all our kids was here. When someone took our daughter, I mean, we didn't know how to handle that. Yeah, I need mental health. I got all kind of problems. I realized that. It just kind of irks me, Doug Guns over there talking all kind of shit. I just got a serious problem, you know. We're missing our daughter. Somebody stole our daughter. And I got all kinds of mental problems now. You know what I do. I think a lot of us that have been immersed in this from the beginning, I think a lot of us have, some anxiety, depression. Well, I'm more immersed than everybody out there. Absolutely. This is my little girl that I love with all my heart. And it bothers me. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna be straight up with you. I understand. I understand, brother. Everybody's like, we need mental health. Yeah, I fucking need mental health. I do got mental health problems because of this. My little girl's gone. I don't know who has her or what they're doing with her. And then everybody acts like, oh yeah, her parents. I don't know.
Oh, wait, I know what you're talking about. I did. I tapped into Ernie's last night 3 or 4 times. He just showed up in my thing, recommended for you, and I was like, well, there's no Ernie. I figured I'd check in. Ernie was trying to do something for some reason, and there was some sort of super secret stealth Steven Seagal stuff going on. I'm not sure what. I never really did get an explanation. Something about that douche nozzle, Chris Hansen was mentioned. And I was like, alrighty then, well, later. I don't even know what the fuck's going on. But
it doesn't matter what I say. I don't know. I'm just got serious issues. Man, I will say, I've been supporting my 4 kids since they were born. I tore this freaking house down and been trying to rebuild it ever since my mother died. I do everything I can. Yeah, I got freaking serious mental problems since my daughter's been abducted. I think that's completely normal, don't you think so, Penny?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't expect anybody who's missing a daughter to be of sound mind.
I really do. You know what, Donnie? I'm out of my mind with it. I really am. I will never be the same again. I miss my son uncontrollably when he leaves for me on the weekend and goes to I mean, it's torturous. And I know when I'm going to see him again. So, man, it just makes me mad. I went over to Doug's channel. He's like, we're rejecting mental health. And this could be, man, we have all kind of classes. They come up here and talk to us all the time. And I'm not rejecting anything. I'm trying to do it the best I can. And I'm sitting here and blow it up right in front of the caseworker. He'll tell you. Yeah. And everybody else, my boss, everybody else, I have to quit my job. Because of.
You hear it? Just like it got fairy tailed up eventually, like they weren't messing with MGL, this air, blah, blah. It was just that he was told Sunday to go home. La La was the story. And then it suddenly became Big Bad Tragedy. Pimps lost him a job, but that's not how it really went. And there was an oopsie there. And now, and you gotta think, outright into the actual interviewers, real investigative journalists and shit. It's been the story for the longest. They even came to my job site and lost my job and all that, right? Wasn't really true then. It's not true now.
Problems that people are causing my boss. Yeah, and other builders. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do at this point. The people have been trying to get us past the breaking point so that we'll say something that we're not supposed to say or whatever the fuck. We've been past our breaking point for a long time. Absolutely. I've done everything in the world. I've went off and done dumb shit, you know, man. I do. You know. And I've done, and none of this helped me. Nothing of this helped me whatsoever except for my good friends. That's all I'm going to say. And then Jesus. That's the only thing that's helped me whatsoever. And I just get so upset when he's over there running his mouth saying evil stuff. You know, we're doing everything we can possibly to keep our mind from losing our minds. You know, I think that.
Can I say something, Vinny?
Please.
Don, if if you recognize that you're struggling mentally right now due to your circumstances, and they are an extreme set of circumstances, have you thought about getting into counseling?
We have counseling. We have all kinds of counseling. Yeah, we have counselors coming to our.
And I think Doug mostly at that point was doing a whole go to rehab thing. Remember?
Right.
So what does he mean that you're refusing mental health? I don't.
What's that now? Sorry. Well, so I can piggyback and expound on that a little bit, Penny. Doug says that he was able to acquire a scholarship for Dying Candace, but the unfortunate part about
A scholarship. Resume builder language, bro.
the help was that it was in California, I believe, and so it just wasn't really a situation where, you know, they I can't do that. Yeah, they can't up and leave. So it is just they're focused on what's going on here in Tennessee. It would be nice if I could go on a vacation and come out to California and, you know, just take a big break or thing. But unfortunately, I work 7 days a week to support my family. I always have. Yeah, that's the most important thing too. I've done that. I've never got food stamps. I've never got any help whatsoever. Everything I've done on this, well, not everything here lately. Some people have pitched in and helped us. Thank God for that. But, you know, up to that point, you know, for 13 years, I've supported this family. I've fed and everything for my 4 boys. I met my 4 kids. Up to this point, having had no help whatsoever, and was perfectly happy and sane and everything else. But when someone took my beautiful daughter, yeah, I'm losing it. I've lost it. But I realized that does me no good. I have to turn to my good friends and God and all that kind of stuff. I understand that.
You'll always be, Donnie, you'll always be in God's favor, brother. You know that. I mean,
I guess I know that's who I need to turn to. The good friends that are out there. But it's such a hard thing to handle and deal with. The love of my life, the most precious thing of my life, was stolen from us. And I don't know what's going on with her. I don't know if she's being tortured. I don't know what's going on with her. It drives me absolutely crazy.
Yeah, just be careful. Be careful. I know that. I know.
Yeah.
We've all got your back.
I appreciate it.
And what I will ask is that if you're in the chat, let's just not have any bashing at all. Let's just try to keep it.
I'm not trying to bash.
No, not you, Donnie. Not you. I'm just saying. No, not you. There's just some other stuff in the chat, and tonight we want to expose some things, but we want to also be the change we want to see. So.
I appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
I love you guys. I really love y'all, and it really gives support that y'all give, and it means so much. It really does.
Thank you, Donnie.
I love my kids with all my heart. I love you guys too.
I know you do, because you keep supporting us like we do you.
I'm trying to work. I'm back to working 7 days a week. I have to work for different builders I've never worked before, and it's like everything's a big tangled mess. I can't even. Everything's all screwed up.
Well, this too shall pass. It's not going to last forever. It will subside.
Right. But I do love y'all. Appreciate all the good help. I really do. Thank you so much.
We love you too, Donnie. And the best advice, and it's the same advice I give you all the time. If it's hard to listen to, just try not to listen to it.
I turned it off immediately. I really did. That's why I called you.
I know. And that's what we do, right?
Yes.
Yep. Well,
I'll let you go. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Let you go. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Alright. So, um, I found a thing, right, in the semi way back, I don't know, 5+ months ago, right? There's just a little piece I caught as I was skipping about. I was like, huh, it is something. It'll go nicely here in the last few days. I guess we'll catch most of this together, or some of it, or I don't know. Whatever.
What's up, baby? What's up, gang? Man, good to see y'all. How y'all doing? Yeah, there's 2 lots, but I do this one. How y'all doing? So, well, I didn't. Mine is so I can pick my nose to not quite like Cam's, but mine's reversible. I can take it off and put it on this hand too. So, yeah. It's cool. My hand, the tips, it's really like you can't appreciate the bitter without the sweet. So, the rest of my hand is sweating like a bitch, but these are very nice and comfortable. So, hey, Lila, what's up, baby? Hey, Beach Blonde, what's up, baby?
I don't know, I guess there was like some sort of Michael Jackson phase I missed. Or maybe it burned its hand like Cam did. I'm not sure, but there's a glove in play.
Billy, what's up, baby? This is my official kryptonite scan glove.
Huh.
I got fuzz all over though. Yeah, my mama Key's gonna be pissed. Hey, Scam, put your glove over here, man. Come on over here and let's have.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Cam at that time was doing the one glove thing too. I forgot. My bad. It's been a hell of a walk through Jurassic Park.
I know I ain't shit, right? I'm not shit. Hey, Reapers, good to see ya. Good to see ya, Mandy, Brandy, Jaded, Justice, Venomous Chicken. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. The glove, yeah, you like the glove? Yeah. That glove is where it's at, man. This makes me more streamlined when I lie. Yeah, I mean, with this on, I'm slipperier than seal shit. More slippery than seal shit. You ain't getting no work done today. So it's a pretty cute exhibition. I wanted to wait until Tiffany was done. I'm going to do a lot of hand talking with this hand today. Probably. Might even do some smoking with it. I don't know. Hey, Night Owl, good to see you. Merca, again. Lady May May, good to see you. Love you, baby. Love you too, baby. Okay, so thank you, everyone, for being here. Randy, you are a fox, baby. Okay, so, and we'll probably be doing a little Ernie Shell too. Maybe we'll go cut some wood later. I don't know. Sorry for the background noise. Sorry.
I don't know. Some hints are lost in the sands of time. I thought Scotch tape was the fucking resident woodcutter. I guess not. We don't know. It's fine.
Sorry. Okay. Now, who we won't be speaking one word about is Crystal and Winston. R.I.P. Winston.
Oh, wait. I do kind of remember this live. I got this thing recorded. Because I had some other shit in it. Yeah, this is during another. Him and Crystal were supposedly going at it, and changes happening before this recent goofiness with the chameleon link, share things, judge, court, the Linda CZ lawsuit up here in Sullivan, and it's fine. It's fine. All right, got it, Karen. Or wait, was this during it? How long has she been on that peace pad this time? I don't know, I had to look back at the court dates. God, some days feel like they're just a day or two, and other times it's like it's time and space over here. They get a little wonky. Alright, carrying on.
I look like Cam. He told me to get a haircut. He doesn't know, like, this is a fade. This is a ball fade, baby.
This was during the ugliest fucking haircut on earth. It was full Jafar happening over there, okay? I know y'all remember that fucking haircut. And their asses over here making fun of Fred's haircut? Shit. Could have had a haircut off. Instead of wrap off, they could have had a haircut off. You know.
It's a good ball fade. It's just you ain't seen it when I'm.
Like the dude's whole head looked like, you know, you think you get all the everything shaved down yonder, and you know, like when you're in a beach setting, you look down, you're having like the nice time in the sand or whatever, and then there's just that one little patch that may miss, like between your thigh and like the crease of your leg, and you're like, but it looks like you've missed it for like 9 months in a row, and you're like, I know damn good well I didn't. That's what Benny's head looked like at that point. Y'all know what I mean too. Don't act like them.
Put the box to it. Okay. Yeah, he told me to get a haircut, and I was like, get a van. And he was like, we got an RV. And I was like, why the hell did you say van the other day? You just can't even lie to save the Amazon.
Now, do you remember this is when all the shit started with sort of everything after the sleigh stuff again. And before Chasing put her stamp, well, around the same time, Chasing and put her stamp on it. Slay was dead. The $129 buys 3 obits thing online happened. Convenient, we all know, right? We all know. The story was woven. TM contacted 3 days later. Poof! No more Slay in the world. 3 obits for $129 to publish all 3 online came up. Connected to a real funeral place, which I suspect is connected to an actual person that their memorial YouTube thing that was here before summer it ever vanished. It vanished too during the course of the slave stuff over and over again. I think they might have, and it had this, it's fine. They're just sneaky around here, alright? What was that movie with Adam Sandler, the butler, and he was always like, sneaky, sir. Remember that? Forget the name of it. He had the black foot or something. I don't know. Look, the foot freaked me out. Anyway, squirrel. But this is when this goofy shit was going on, and all the trouble started. Alright, because Cam and Allie couldn't keep up and fucked up the whole sleigh thing. And then everything terrible suddenly happened to them. Along with their own bad choices, but all of it, instead of being hidden, was then put out. Good way to kick one off the boat, right? Yep. Hide it until they could use it. And use it they did. Anyway. So, those who have been here know how this all pieces together, but just listen.
The Amazon man. Yeah, it does look pretty good, doesn't it? It's a little bit wild, but when I put the stuff to it,
Cam and them, their initial plan was around this time was to get, because of the eviction where it was going to happen, they were going to get a van and do crime stuff across the US with the kids and all that, remember? yeah, shit's going sideways. But it's fine. If y'all remember there was several broken down cars in this that supposedly happened because of summer. Several trips do not annihilate two cars. Your mechanic go fix them anyway, and then somebody suddenly, like Carvana, there was a van or something involved there and go road trip criming in. I don't know. 5+ months. Here now.
Put the stuff to it, baby. No, Cam should take some advice probably, but that's okay. I'm not here to give nor take. Well, no.
And don't get it twisted. Like, this is not about Cam and Ellie, and my sentiments from their day in my other life stands. Leave them hell alone. Watch what you comment. Turn away from these creators who hid, propelled, enabled those swearing they were scammed, but that were not. That were long-term setups, basically. I know more than a few of y'all know what the fuck kind of shit I'm talking about. That other and similar players are involved again. Shitting flying under anybody's radar. Leave Cam and Allie the hell alone. You know he's watching, she's watching, their kids are watching, but please be mindful of what you say and comment in chats. And it could be very well one comment that is the catalyst to make them walk out the door, do the wrong thing, choose the wrong thing, end up in a casket. And if I can say that from where I sit after what they have done to myself and my children personally, I just ask that all of y'all, think. Right? We don't want their kids burying them. Okay? And especially not for their own poor choices and half tragedy pimp setup shit to throw them off the boat. Alright? Because they couldn't keep up with the Slay shit. And it's a good way to discredit them and just do whatever. So in case they ever do decide to tell the truth about this group, how it works, the Slay shit, any of that, nobody, including law enforcement and feds, will believe them. Especially as wrapped up as they are and everything. And probably with an amount that's somewhere that all of them are currently kicking each other over the bridge for, and really hardcore setting each other up. So that's why maybe, it's IMO, right?
That's not entirely true. I'm here to probably render quite a bit of advice. But before we do that, I've got a new track that I've been working on. This is just a reference track. This is not John Doe already, baby. This is not the full mix and master or anything, but it's called Who the Fuck Do They Think They Are? Now, maybe a lot of you heard the instrumental version yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and play the full version so far. Now, there is going to be a cameo appearance from another rapper. This is probably murking a whole lot of people this morning. And it's really kind of the wrong response, Q Truck Lock. Probably the wrong sort of response when you say shit like I need to get murked or whatever, but we're going to get to that. Okay, hey, Lil G, hey, baby. How you doing, baby? This is my, well, you know what it is. I don't have to tell you. Okay. All right, here we go.
Yeah. No. We'll fast forward through this bit. Sue me. It's music choices. By the way, I found out, much like Ziggy and the rest, fucking Benny stole somebody else's name. A real rapper and shit with real songs. Blood Money Keys. Been around for years. Now that Benny's getting lower in algorithms, it's finally showing. Much like Zig's other one did. She took the name after her so they can fuck with shit like that. It's one of the little tricks around here in these YouTube streets. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Turns out that rapper's music's far better than Benny's. I'm just saying. I've been like, hell yeah, this shit's lit. You know, it's great. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Go check it out while Benny's algorithms are at low. Put in Benny Keys. Shows up. Or put in Blood Money Keys. Shows right the fuck up. Sure does. Dude's music's lit. It's fire. Yeah. Been around for like well over a decade. Uh-huh. Yeah. Wild. Carrying on. Actually, we could do that, I bet. It would probably help that fella out since Keys has tossed him way down the algorithms and took his fucking name and shit. We'll play his music instead of this one's music. I'm all about that shit. Fuck it. See if I can get it. Somebody's cheese wrapper dog is losing their entire shit somewhere. Somewhere. I hear it. Sounds like somebody's getting him before it gets eaten by a coyote. That's what it sounds like. Ah, here it is. Keys is a top against Blood Money.
Shopify is specially designed to help you.
And altogether, it really does say Blood Money Keys spelled with a Z. It's wild, man.
Blood money, dirty drug money, murder in the air, I can smell that money. Blood money, shit. Blood money, blood money. Blood money, shit. Blood money, ain't no more slave mentality. I ain't working hard, easy money, fuck a job, I'ma hustle and rob. That's my mind state, and every other thug in OH. Times is hard, so we grind in this fucked up place. Chest out like a soldier, my hold my ground. Come to the block, we got gicks, pills and pounds. Even though some hood rats that'll turn some tricks. Not that I'm a pimp, it's just to find his fee on this bitch. Understand the way.
8 years ago, y'all. 8 years ago.
You think my shoes is laced off and wonder how Kim and Kirk birthed the 8. I'm lucky that I don't even have a jail number and survive that bullet that I caught that summer. They say God watches over.
So far, this fella's doing better than Keys because he ain't got a jail number. Ever. And he survived bullets, unlike Benny's buddy. Benny got killed. So anyway, carrying on.
Fools and babies, I'm a fools and oh yeah, I'm Kim's only baby. Keep chasing that almighty dollar. If you feel me, then holla. Get that blood money, dirty drug money, murder in the air. I can smell that money. Blood money, shit.
Murder in the air. You can smell that money. What's that shit Benny says about, pick a child's case, and, exploit it until the various let the dogs hunt, something like that. Remember, that's hell of some lyrics. Only had 288 views, or 227 views, and it's 8 years online. 1 subscriber. It was an easy name and stuff to take, I assume.
Blood money,
Or maybe this is one of those things like Benny did studio time way back on the internet for somebody else, but whatever.
Money, shit. Blood money, dirty drug money, murder in the air. I can smell that money. Blood money, shit. Blood money, blood money, shit. Blood money. I lost one in 94. He was a young ass baller out in West Virginia, killed by some broke motherfuckers. It's a dirty game. A nigga kill you to floss the fucked up thing. Niggas probably gonna snort that salt, but in this street life rules ain't fair. This the ghetto, and the outside world don't care. fair. You gotta get it how you live. Kill or be killed, play the hand you was dealt to survive for real. Sometimes I pray for the niggas on my block. I even pray for the smokers on my block. We all walking blindfold, not knowing where we going, living for the next buck. Day by day is looking hopeless to all my niggas in the pen who murder for money. It's all in vain, cause if it wasn't, you wouldn't be in there, homie. It's the root of all evil, the devil's bait. Crack is white and the dope fiend is still his slave. Blood money, dirty drug money, murder in the air, I can smell that money. Blood money, blood money, blood money.
Interesting, isn't it? Anyway, carrying on.
Her job that I wanted Scamden to go over yesterday, and I'm not entirely sure that he even touched even one of them. Now, thank you for leaving. Thank you for leaving for us. Oh boy, thank you for leaving for us. So who the fuck do they think they are? Now, I had a few things that I wanted Scamden to go over yesterday, and I'm not entirely sure that he even touched even one of them. Now, one of them was the fact. Now, I know that Tiffany, I spoke with Tiffany last night, and she told me that one person came into the chat area and they asked, how did Allie get fired from her job? And Tiffany, being the great host that she is, she retorted that she did not want that information in her chat or going on our situationship. So that really never got reached. And that's one of my issues with when, you know, let me be quite clear. Let me be crystal crime time clear. Okay, bro, why? I love you.
It's easy. Yeah.
Let me be quite clear. Let me be crystal crime time clear. Okay, bro, why? I love you, Chasing. I love you, baby. I love you like a fat kid loves cake. Whoa.
Oh, but don't you all? Carrying on. Oh, wait, except for just a while before that, when Chasing, Jenny and Adrian, Golden Ticket took your money, Monster took your money, Share Best was aiming for some Discovery Channel shit, fucking you all shit, and you're like, why are Chasing, Jenny and Adrian coming back here lying about a Scream thing? They're fucking bullshit, you remember that? God, don't they just go round and round and round and round? It's the worst fucking carnival ride, bro.
Why in the hell does he use you like his mom every time he gets jammed up in the community? You know, let me be quite clear. Let me be crystal crime time clear. Okay, bro, why? I love you, Chasing. I love you, baby. I love you like a fat kid loves cake. But why in the hell does he use you like his mom every time he gets jammed up in the community? Because you walk into, it's like you walking through a warehouse of nothing but corners and you don't know what's behind any of these corners. Okay?
See, Jodis is telling the lies. Chasing shows up to protect all the things. Please, stupid and ignorant of all the things and entirely oblivious. But then for the stamp that'll happen 5 minutes suddenly after when it jumps in the chat, it knows all the things. And then it gives a stamp and then everything goes bye-bye. Oh yeah. Yeah. See, Benny knows. I know. Everybody around here knows. Saw it in the corner on his porch, smoking away. Everybody's like, no, it's a saint. Oh no, it goes back to hours after. Just like the rest of these fuckers. Yeah. See? It is what it is, man. It's a thing. It's a protective thing. 5 months ago, it was protected. Damn, they're doing lockdowns and everywhere else. What did they do? Pretended it had no clue. Didn't know shit about nothing, a lot. And then it posted some, what I hear, some crazy ass ramblings upon its community page and acted very all of a sudden. And like it hands off. It didn't do nothing. All the chasing hairlines paws are clean. Right. You know.
Like I don't know. Like I'm starting to get that Kramer from Seinfeld shit. That's kind of what I'm going for, man. I think his shit is cool. Anyways, Cam, you shouldn't throw stones if you live in a glass house, right? Like for real, bro. You tell I don't know why I'm stuck on that. Like I just like in the situation that you were in or that you are in, for you to tell somebody they need a haircut is just like, bro, why don't you get you a couple of new teeth? Right? Like you could buy a whole bunch of shit with other people's money. Like quit that, bro. That's the symptom of the problem. So after the complete
and do the math on this 5+ months ago, all the slave stuff, all this air chasing acted ignorant of, even though it's been massive around here for several years by that point. She knew about that. She knew Cam Nelly had fucked up the slave thing. Chasing puts a stamp on all this stuff. All these things are evolving. She knows Cam and them, who outright said they were getting money from slave. All that shit was happening. You know, all the players involved there, all the things. There's no way Chasing was oblivious of shit. Everybody knew by 5 months ago, because that's when everything went boop, on its head with Cam and Allen. Everybody by that point was, you couldn't deny it any longer, but they were still trying to till Cam and Allie fucked up the slave thing. Then it was time to boot them off. But then to come in just days ago and act like still oblivious, but it 5 months ago, Chasing Hairline was still protecting. Now it's been like this didn't happen. I just, whatever, bro. Whatever.
In full, utter fucking doxing of Miss Amy King. Let me tell you what, bro. When you're in rehab, the fucking technicians that work there, they're like the Gestapo, my friend. There'll be no contraband. There'll be no unapproved. Electronical devices. There'll be none of that shit. But you've been fighting that for a long time. Like this fool was like, no, looking ass. I'm not here for sobriety, but I'm here for a wife. I don't know, bro. Like, stop that shit. But this is the deal, bro. You told me that your wife got fired because she refused to go work in labor and delivery after having worked with COVID patients for 6 weeks, 6 months, 6 days, whatever it was, bro. Remember, we talked about if you had a suit.
And then there was the broken foot thing in there, and there was other things in there, okay? Here tell none of those things are the thing. Carrying on.
A civil suit for an illegal termination. But now you get up here and you telling people and hiding behind Chasing, bro. That is the weakest ass shit ever. It's like you don't want to go down alone, right? And if you do, you want to take a very highly competent person with you. Stop this shit. Let me tell you what, bro. That woman that you sit up here and cry about, oh, Stacey's late. You drew a Vincent Price on her, bro.
And yeah, he said Stacey Slay. Remember when Cam and Allie fucked it up? Tiffany Marie had to run to them about like she did Ziggy during the setup with my kids shit they were doing with Monster and Stalin Rest. She had to get Ziggy on board. She did the same thing with Cam and Allie, who were fucking up the Slay thing. And then Cam's like, oh my gosh. But yeah, I had forgotten until I was listening to this, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that really fucking happened. And I know I haven't recorded, but Cam was up on live. Slay's picture was up there, and he started doodling on it. Mustaches, goatee, horns, something about, there were some words written in the one corner. And here they just being like, oh my gosh, this person was so great to us and gave us so much money and was still connected with the cops, sort of. And yeah, we knew this story with the fake Fed, but we just thought she was still a good human because all this money was dropping behind this fake person, and the 40 owls and raincoats and all that. And oh, bless her, and we're so sorry for all these things. And yeah, but there was Cam doodling. Not kidding. You want to know why Cam not only was he hiring shit doodling, he did that is because 3 obits purchased for $129 published at one time on the internet. When you're working with things like slaves and stuff that you know what they are, just I'm saying, man, probably wouldn't have done that had it been a real thing. Yeah, it's just fine. But yeah, he was hiring shit doodling that night on Slay's face, and it's hard for him else to take it seriously. Yeah, they really fucked up around there, and then everything went downhill for Cam and Allie. Carrying on.
You know who Vincent Price is, looking ass? I know you have no idea. He's the one with the little mustache and the little tiny goatee. You drew a face on the face of the lady who helped you and bailed you out. Why would you do that? It doesn't even make sense.
The lady who helped him and bailed him out. Why were you doodling on her, man? You fucked up everything. You and Allie accidentally didn't stick with the plan, and you're like, no, Slay's not dead, damn it. We just spoke to her 5 minutes ago. She sent us money. Woo! And then we're like, oh gosh, Tiffany says hello, and Jason put the stamp on it. What the fuck are you doing, Cam and Allie? And then he's doodling on it. It was done at that point. They're toast, man. This group had their number from that point forward. And I suspect highly that what's recently come out in the past few days was a long-term setup plan to rid themselves of them anyway and to discredit them in that way. But they decided to go the other way with it because they were getting so bad it's pretty, So they have one setup or the other planned. It's whatever. Of course, poor choices of their own factor into that, but either way, this place didn't give a damn till it's time to use it. So, boop, overboard. Hit it, enabled it until then. Everybody's gonna act ignorant now, though. Anyway, carrying on.
Like the same thing you did to her on live TV is the same thing you do to people like me. Now, let me tell you what, bro. Our issues started when you took beer up to the Wells house. Now, a lot of people are under this belief, oh, it's legal, Ben. Listen, Don has been on probation this whole fucking time. And for Cam to take beer up to the top, it constitutes a violation for him. They say when he signs that time to get out of jail, to take that probation for 4 years for having the blicky, right? Guess what it says? Thou shalt not use illegal street substances, go to places that more than 51% of their business is alcohol, so on and so forth. Don't.
Oh dear, those are not commandments. Those are the probations. Not supposed to be drinking, smoking, doing anything. Can't be. Here's the fucking thing, though. Benny is raising hell about Cam and alcohol, whatever. At this point, they had troubles up on the hill. No, they did. Point is that you know what else probationers are not supposed to be around? Even if it's misdemeanor and shit, you're not supposed to be around other criminals, felons. Pretty sure all the YouTubers that went up there and hung out with Dawn and Candace fall in that. Just saying. Don't bring the beer, Cam. Just bring all the facts. That could have got Dawn violated too. What's going on, right? The fuck? It's fun. Let's just carry on.
Freaking fucking drive. It started right.
And then he leaves out the Xanax portion of that, where he's seen Cam leave and Xanax, he's whatever. But there's a whole lot more going on in it. I have proof, like fact receipts that Benny and them Cher's the first one to introduce Cam and Allie to Dawn and Candace and others and get them inserted in Summers. They all knew Cam and Allie came from addiction. It wasn't lies. They knew when they were getting bad. They, enabled this. Benny clearly knew even before getting together with all of them, Brad, him, Cam, all of them up on the hill, that Cam sort of relapsed. Shit was going down. Yeah. And they hit it this whole time, and they all just want to redo and pretend. And it's fun, Kerry.
There, bro. And the fact that I didn't like that, you didn't like that I didn't like that. And it's been a downhill, like even yesterday, bro, you're like, I don't need a van. I got an RV. Do you know, people, that that's the second fucking RV then, right? Because the first RV that you got donated, it went to the diver, remember? And you called me all hurt in the butt, right? You called me hurt in the butt because the diver decided to sell the RV out from underneath of you. And what did you want, bro? Cam wanted me to buy the camper. Yeah, Cam wanted me to buy.
Now, this is not to be confused with Lupus trying to pull Monstreama's promise of a free camper. This is not to be confused with Lips Camper, who also tried to pull Monstreama, but also Lips Camper, she was going to sell to others down here at a certain point, too. This is not to be confused with this luxury RV pull behind motherfucker massive son of a bitch. This is not to be confused with any other RVs. Apparently, it's some divers RV or camper. I don't think Benny knows the difference, but there's that. So there have been many RVs, campers. Oh, and not to be confused with dollies that people bought him for crime hunting. They even bought him one of them fancy poop things that you put on the back of your tailgate. Mesh netting. He looked like he was going to go on a Dora the Explorer or the Wild Kratts mission or something. I don't know. So it's fun. Either way, there's been many, but this is a different one or two.
Camper. So you didn't have two like, bro, what are you doing? The stuff you did with Amy King, irrehensible, bro. Irrehensible. Like, you went on there and hid behind Tracy and didn't fucking answer not one of my questions. And I'm not saying, I know she doesn't know.
I think I missed the Amy King thing, or I just don't. It's whatever in the files somewhere, but apparently Cam did something to this person. I think it included a dox, but I don't know why anybody be mad. They use Cam to dox everybody and their brother, and then so Cam ain't ever had a problem with naming names, which is probably why they honestly did what they did, because they knew that Cam give everybody's names real quick. They were going to discredit harder than a fake scam or three for people to. Yeah, so I don't know. Whatever, anyway. So I assume maybe that's what this King was. I know that I see her in the street still at bed until not long ago. I don't know. But whatever, something happened there. Somewhere in the compilation piles, I'm sure. But apparently, Chasing was protecting him from that. I don't know if the camper has to do with the divers Kane was swearing he was going to get for summer, but well, boy, ain't that a whole nest of fuckery on its own. Anyway, carrying on.
You brought her up there so you could hide behind her so you didn't have to answer any of my questions. Fuck all the rest of the shit they were talking about. You done that so you didn't have to answer my questions because you told me different lies than you told everybody else, homie. And then when I come over there and I'm discussing it, you're like, get a haircut, Benny. But shut your ass up. You sound stupid right now, Cam. You can't even tell the truth from day to day. The other day, you needed a van. Now all of a sudden you got a whole fucking RV. So when I say something about a van, I'm like, why don't you get a van, Cam? Whoa, I got an RV. Okay, looking ass. For real, bro. Stop that shit. Listen, bro, we're gonna love you like brothers and sisters in Christ. Even if you come here and you're yourself, bro. Come here and be yourself. Hey, Jax, good to see you, B. When and where did he dox Amy? He doxed her on his channel.
Okay, so it was a doxing. Imagine that being your problem with Cam. We've all known Cam from the beginning. Cam with names, people, all the things. Cam just can't hold it in, okay? This is why they fear Cam and Allie. Cam be like, no, they all did it, and this is what went the fuck down. But if you discredit a motherfucker enough, you terrorize them, you destroy their life, it's plus their own poor choices in there. Nobody will listen to no names that Cam drops, you know? Especially after that slave fuckery. Anyway, carry on.
Put her real name out there, put out her diagnoses that she told him, and then guess what she did?
Oh, did he do that? Never mind, it's fine. Not about Cam, Joyce. It's not again. What do we expect? It's fine. Carry on.
Chasing. She sent me the proof. This fool said that he gave her $400. He didn't. He gave her $150, and then he came online after seeing a comment that she made under a pro Wells post. Okay. He saw the comment and came on, hurt in the butt again, saying, oh, you know what? I just gave somebody $400 on their light bill and they fucking turned on. No, he didn't. And while he was doing that whining, he made $250 in super chats. So he made $150 on, or $100 on this woman's issue. And it stepped out of the box.
And this offends Benny. This offends him. How do you purse your lips to say such things, Floppy? How much money do you think they made on all our shit? Doxing the shit out of us, our families, our medical issues, our sex lives, what they think are, acting like they've been in every moment of all our lives, like they've just been sitting here on our shoulders their entire lifetimes and just spinning whatever the fuck they want. $75 jigsaw puzzles based on my cancer, DV fucking merch making fun of my DV, all these other fucking things. This motherfucker rolling large with several channels, video after video after video after video after video after video of nothing but me with him and Penny and this and there and la la la. Yeah, but God, Cam doxed one person and their issues, which is bad, don't get me wrong. But holy shit, bro. And let's not forget, Cam and Allie did the same thing on us. So, and lies. Made fortunes on it. Either way, it's wild they made that much and they're still fucking with people. Oh. These massive money pushes in the background for doing bidding and terrorizing us and targeting us on purpose by request and otherwise. Money flowing in the background plus what y'all see in the front and all this for it. Woo! Anyway, so remember chasing Hairline the other day being in lockdowns, being like, oh my gosh, a Vincent and a whatever. And, oh, I'd never thought. Hey, bullshit. Cam and Allie were like from the Billboard era onward. We're like, all of us had enough receipt. Like, although Chasing, remember Chasing cleaned that up. Chasing cleaned up the marathon dude. Chasing cleaned up the slave thing. She cleaned up the last Vincent thing. She cleaned up all the things. That's what cleaner does. It's like, yeah, well, honestly, I may start changing Mr. Clean, considering the forehead. You wax it just a little. Fucking pines all that shit. Anyway, okay, I mean, I'd love to tell you I'm sorry. Really not. Okay. So anyway, clean, stamps, plain ignorance, but knows all things, clean, stamp, twist everything, target those who, yeah, got it. Just cleaned up the Rose Myrrh stuff. Anybody else want to be helpful in anything else Chasing's cleaned up in this community or given a stamp on? And how many times for Cam and him? After, by the way, you can be like, oh, it might have been hard for her to tell on these lives and videos or whatever. They may hit it. But they're all hanging out together here in person having the parties, handing out goodie bags to one another at Summers. Yeah, I don't even want to hear it. Okay? I don't even want to hear it. And anybody with half a brain could look at it and be like, huh? And the math before stamps. This shit didn't work out, still don't work out. They've tried to revisionist history that shit up 40 times. Vincent's shit's always ever changing, never makes a damn lick of sense. She's over there and I don't know, they getting bold lately or sloppy. Or they're just trying to see if I'll be like, this is weird. And they're trying to fucking say shit just to be like, But the other night, Christy, Vincent, and Nana for Life were all like, yeah, we're real life besties in person. I'm like, huh? Yeah, that's something. All of them swear they all went to the same school. It's some of the weirdest shit. Including Yennefer, Stalker, others. Fucking Scotty Britches there. Some of the weirdest shit. Regardless. Y'all know the drill. Oh, and don't forget the wild twisting in my words that now exist forever because of Chasing and her sedated la 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 shit after it's all clarified because nobody's going to bother to watch a 12-hour live. They'll just listen to Chasing. And she even bullied Tiffany and going with that after Tiffany's like, nuh-uh, we cleared this up in chat at the time it's being said. No, Chasing wasn't having that. Now it lives forever. Oh, yeah. Anyway. God forbid I use a big girl word. You know? Sedative effects or sedative effects, bro. Out of context is out of fucking context, motherfuckers. And still, yeah, the truth remains. I have no idea what the fuck all them sons of bitches are up to in the middle. That's up to somebody else like Ellie to figure out. So anyway, yeah. Old hairline. Alright, carry on.
For that, because she asked him, Cam, will you share my fundraiser on your Facebook? That she told him, you can't even tell the truth.
I'm just gonna be kind of rewind for a minute.
From day to day. The other day, you needed a van. Now all of a sudden you got a whole fucking RV. So when I say something about a van, I'm like, why don't you get a van, Cam? I got an RV. Okay. Looking ass. For real, bro. Stop that shit. Listen, bro, we're gonna love you like brothers and sisters in Christ. Even if you come here and you're yourself, bro. Come here and be yourself. Hey, Jax, good to see you, B. When and where did he dox Amy? He doxed her on his channel. Put her real name out there. Put out her diagnoses that she told him. And then guess what she did, Chasing? She sent me the proof. This fool said that he gave her $400. He didn't. He gave her $150, and then he came online after seeing a comment that she made under a pro Wells post. Okay. He saw the comment and came on, hurt in the butt again, saying, oh, you know what? I just gave somebody $400 on their light bill and they fucking turned on. No, he didn't. And while he was doing that whining, he made $250 in super chats. So he made $150 on, or $100 on this woman's issue. And it stepped out of the box before that because she asked him, Cam, will you share my fundraiser on your Facebook? She never mentioned anything about YouTube. This fool goes to the YouTube and talks about it all over the YouTube. That's not what she wanted. She wanted to keep it small. So it's all fucking fuckery, bro. Tracy, you mind if I smoke?
She kind of does. She's the only one allowed to smoke and put out her thoughts on YouTube. Otherwise, you're a piece of trash. Nobody can, She does mind if we all smoke on our own front porches or anywhere else, honestly. Put it out, Keys! Put it out! And no, I'd say the reason it's put on Facebook is because, the fundraising thing on YouTube's a little sketchy and probably catch it around camera, whatever. Carry on.
It's all fuckery, bro. And I
remember during this period he was hella pissed too, because him, Penny, Nick, everybody else over the YouTube channel, somebody's giving control of whatevers and discords to a bunch of others, and his channel, one of them had taken off and been run by Nick, and Penny had taken off with all the money and all the Christmas money and shit that him and her had made on my ass and my children and Torment of last year, that good cycle they pulled with Annabelle and everybody else and Dynamite and all that and Monster and Stall and all the bullshit. You remember that? Hell, far. And then Penny took all it, so he was still a little salty. And his blessing was going away. He was needing lawyers. It was getting real funky. Alright, half a year ago, there was a funky period in there. It's a cyclical thing. Carry on.
Had a whole thing put together that I wanted to go through. And that's another thing. Now check it out. Tracy, check it out. The 500 for the billboards, he stood right there in front of Robin Lane in the camera, and he said, I turned my Cash App on for 5 minutes. And he said, I got about 500 or 1,000. Then when he
Flash cash hand, but damn it, Benny, 5 months plus ago, you was not supposed to be bringing this shit up, bro. It's probably why you got hit a little harder during this time. And ain't really recovered since, honestly. You ain't supposed to be bringing it up. Goddamn chasing the hairline done the math on all that shit and put a stamp on it. Didn't you know this is why you get entirely thrown out of the fucking shit set up, fucked off, and kicked over the edge of the fucking boat? Dead man chest style. This is why you get that treatment right here. You done fucking up the math and the stamps. Oh. Then again, you weren't supposed to do that. You were supposed to it was all sealed. Never be brought up again. It was in the vault. God. Oh. I sort of feel like somebody's using one of those corn holders on several organs right now. It's probably not a good sign. It's been happening throughout the day. It's real surprising when that happens. Yeah, I'm good in my butt. I'll walk it off in just a second. It's this thing I'm doing today. It's how I know I'm alive. Okay. Alright, we're gonna carry on either way. Benny should have known better. No, I'm good. I'm good. It's been happening all day. It happens sometimes, and certain things are taking certain hits because of certain counts and things. It's no biggie. It's a little surprising. Today's been a day where it's done it in bursts like this. Lasts for a few minutes and then it'll ease off. Be okay. Damn. Ain't that something? Woo! Make your right eye fucking twitch just a little. Alright. Ooh, alright. Oh, God. Fine. I just tickled a little. Alright. So Benny should know better than do this shit. If only he'd had a look at what would become into Cam very shortly. But he helped in that, right? Think about it. This is Benny technically helping toss Cam overboard. Right here. Slay shit, the scam stuff, this and that, right? This is Benny actually helping poof Cam and them over. Sorry guys, I've done worried everybody out there. It's fine, I promise, it's fine. I'll live. I swear. Not today. It ain't happening today. So anyway, sure, believe. If he says so. Ain't nobody but feds could really do that. And I don't really care. Can you please delete that out of here? I don't want to talk about either of those people. Or be reminded of either tonight. Or near the holidays, quite frankly. Alright.
Talks about it online. After that, I called it. I said, you know what, 500 or 1,000? Holy shit. That means the next time he talks about this money, Tracy, it's only going to be 500. And then what happened? It turned into just 500.
So see, like, that's the thing. This right here is literally Penny helping throw Cam and him over. Out all shit. All Cam and Allie's shit really starts up full force. Jason's gonna, but then Benny's took a hit since then. He's been, I don't know. It's fine. It's whatever it is, isn't it?
Must be these bills are getting super fucking heavy.
And then you also have Benny right now being like, oh, Cam and I had a long chat, and I called him after him being on, or while on lockdown this year, and we spoke the night, and we're all fine, and we're buddies, and I'm like, dude, you know, it's fine, okay? Y'all just make of it what you fucking will. Alright, carrying on.
Because this fool is charging the Summer Wells Billboard Fund $500 to carry the fucking money over there. Because it never was talked about. 600, 850, 925. Nah, it went from a 500 or 1,000 to 500. I can show you right now. I don't even want to do all that. Because I know you don't come over here and watch this stuff over here, but
and this is when Benny pretended to be new buddies with Carl, was all catching Carl's pieces, pretending he was still ignorant of all the things from the past and scam fun, all the events around it. And But it's like, he obviously wasn't because he said there to Tracy. You remember when I told you that Cam's shit would be XYZ when it was said, and then it was? Yeah, see how long they all been in this? And that's before they even got together up at 012. Right after all. It's fine, Karen.
This is bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. And you walk into it not even knowing all of what you're standing there for, right? And the other thing is like he called.
Yeah, Keys, you know better, I know better, the rest of everybody else knows better. It always plays ignorant, like it has no idea, it's oblivious. But it ain't. We all know this. Y'all stop that. I'm so tired of this fucking stamp, cleanse, pretend bullshit. More like, would you 4 or 5 little things in the corner on your porches please come out now? Sick of your shit.
On you women to come in and just like say 2 or 3 words to get him back on track, and then he's going to talk over you and shit. Like, look at this. That lady bailed him out in his moment of need, and he's drawing a fucking face on her. Like, bro.
He's talking about Slay. Slay bailed him out in his moment of need. Oh, Fustos, and many others, and fake fads of cartoons and painting. Oh my. Alright, carry on.
Grow the fuck up, Cam. Right? And you want to know what I told Tiffany yesterday? I said I feel responsible.
And the Keys is still maintaining that Slay's real, Slay's dead. He'll keep up that act for the group, but throw Cam off the rest of shit. Right? Pushing in the Cam and Allie. It's wild, ain't it? Benny knows the drill. He's supposed to keep up that Slay shit and not called out for the fuckery it is. Couldn't do that. Because Cam had just gotten in major trouble for not keeping up the show and facade, not staying alive. Yeah, Ziggy about fucked everything up when they were planning and plotting that shit around Iron Little and stuff. Anyway, but yeah, and her shit went down wildly enough around that time. Anyway, there's been a couple of those things. Y'all real wild up here.
Because this fool, I'm the one that walked him through his first trip to Kingsport. Every step they were with, I was on the FaceTime. Every step with one of them. Okay. When they got back.
Their first time to Kingsport. First time to Kingsport. He was the one on with him. Yeah, right after Cher and Benny, who were teamed up, introduced him to online and kept trying to push Candace Stone. We went over that live the other day, remember? Cher and Dawn from the way, way fucking back when she's like, did you talk to Cam and Elliot? Did you talk to Cam and Elliot? The ones I... It's weird, isn't it? And this one, why would he need to be on with him by that point? Not but a few weeks after some arrest. Why would he need to be on FaceTime with him the whole time they come to Kingsport for the first time? Unless he had been here and knew the area well to guide him around via FaceTime. That doesn't make much sense, does it? Anyway, carrying on.
I helped him edit like 3 or 4 or 5 of those videos with the same software that I use, which is Cute Cut, which is now Final Cut for the.
So wait, Cam and Ellie were sending you back all the things? I wonder if that was all the videos and things he kept getting in trouble for. The information and the stalkers when we were interviewing with WJHL and all that. And then you were awful worried about coming here and what Ansley would think of it. And did y'all know at one point Benny had like hate merch up for fucking Ansley Daniels? No shit. No shit. Like weird ass obsessed with. It was the strangest thing, but he was very worried about coming here and Ansley and all these other things. But yeah, I don't know. I do know that word traveled back from the stalkers that related to Cam and Ellie. Did all that shit around our interview with WJHLX shit. Tailgated back here, the threats. That word got here quick to YouTube, didn't it? Definitely by some chain. Right to Q and them. Lady R. No, man. Bit weird. Yawn. You know.
iPad, right? I'm telling him step by step. Okay, you got to push down and hold it, slide it over. Step by step, Cam. You know that I did, and so I feel responsible for what my love child has grown into. That's how I feel, right? Hold on.
His love child. Like him and Cher helped create Cam and Allie and introduce him and get him in at the Wells, you see. We have that, and there's proof of it. So, you know, love child that Benny created, and they all enabled. Hid until pushed it over the bridge a little long, right? But still kept the slave shit up. But that's what Cam and Allie had fucked up, isn't it? Carrying on.
It's how I feel. I feel shitty. It's like, man, this is bullshit. Is what the fuck it is. It's bullshit.
You're right, Benny. It is bullshit. All y'all bullshit.
And all of them are doing it, Tracy. How come this? How does Cam have all of these pictures of Stacey Slay and emails with Stacey Slay, while Stacey Slay is saying that Fizzle Stacey Slay ain't the same Stacey Slay, but Cam's known this the whole time and not came out and said anything until it suits him now. So when I say that every single time we think we're to the end of this bullshit with all of this scamming shit, Tracy, how come there's new shit every cycle? Every new cycle, there's new shit. And let me tell you what.
And then Benny's super fucked up. There he was, just walking along the road, keeping up the sleigh routine. Only Bootin came and him over, and then boom. Semi-calling out the bullshit, sleigh shit. Just tainting Hairline's stamp. Damn it!
Kind of like a fart, Fizzle. Whoever smelt it, dealt it. So whoever is bringing screenshots of fake feds with you in the corner, you are now the curator of the museum of
Benny, that'd be the picture she shared with me, and I was smart to take them instant time. And then when I shared them, the rest of the world got them, and now you don't know where they come from. But yeah, it's Penny sitting up in the corner of the undercover fake sleigh when she was undercovering, could just remove her teeth. Supposed to be inside of there and local. Didn't PG say that Diamond something about playing a cop? Nah, I can't be. You wouldn't even recognize her because she takes out her teeth. Huh? She's in there on those roads. But no. Alright, carry on. I'm gonna discard it for a bit. Anyway, carry on.
fake, bitch. That's what you are. Okay? Now, the other thing is that...
Nah, because that one matches the picture of that other one that was healthier and less doped out and hadn't lost the teeth yet and all that shit and the hair slowing. Yeah, okay. Anyway, carry on. No, dear.
When you look up, and I got some real cute shit. When you look up Stacey Slay's Cash App, it says a different name. It says Elise Keys, right? Or whatever it is. Well, it's got this AL blah, 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 blah. It's an acronym for a long Alabama child exploitation, whatever. How the fuck does she know this so good, but she doesn't know that the name going to it ain't the fucking name of the lady she been talking to? Can I get an amen? This is some bullshit.
Mind you, when Penny and Benny were still together, they fucked up at one point and posted this receipt shit, but the only way to have accessed that at that time and for it to change was then one or the other to have actually been able to get inside of Slay's Facebook Messenger, right? So it was one of them actually, and Benny's fully aware. This is the fucking shit show I'm talking about. And then what you have is, boy, you should see the $500 push from the way back from the fake card FBI, whatever, blah, 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 super secret spy Slay, right? You should see where the fuck, because there was a whole thing about that too, right? I finally let out shit after they tied a bow on it at least 3 times. And then I let out this shit around the Slay payment. And that we did report to the feds and all that shit. And where it came from and who it's linked to. And then that's when the Fooster shit comes up, and all of a sudden they try to redo a bow. The only way they can figure out eventually to get out of it all is by killing off Slay with a $129 3-bit print, none of which match up or the things in them. So it's weird. And then the only people over there commenting on some are literally YouTube members and clothing. It was the weirdest shit. It's fun. Alright, carrying on.
Who the fuck do you think you are? Who the fuck, man? Who do these people think they are, Tracy? Hold on, I can't see. Like, it don't even make sense. It can't make sense. It only makes sense if there's no self-accountability and we jump on with whoever will make our lie reprehensible.
It'd be a lot easier in the way back if I knew whether his wrong word usage and placements were hints, or if it was just him doing bad word of the day counters. Oh, because you can't make that make sense. I don't know. Whatever. Reprehensible.
And let me tell you why. Because each player, Fizzle, Scott, Cam, all of them, each cycle, we get to new shit every time. But this is the thing. Those people, Tracy, those other people, they like to cloak each of these cycles as just going over old shit. That's what Cam said, going over old shit. It's not old shit, was it? It's all new. At this point, it's all fucking new. And so, yeah, I always equate it to like punching in music, right? If you mess up and you want to keep what you did, well, when you re-record, you got to start back here and start with the words, and then it's recording, and you just go back and cut it here, and then, you know what I'm saying? It's called a punch-in. This is a punch-in. That's all it is a punch-in. Like, this shit is so wide, fast, and deep. With all of those yahoos running around busybodying 24 hours a day like they were, Tracy, it could take years to get to the real end of all of this shit. And my gal, they're all involved. You ain't heard my name pop up in none of this shit. I ain't heard your name pop up in none of this shit unless you decide to go over there and talk. And then it's not like really popping up. They're like, oh, this person's live. Like, did you know that?
Let me say this one more time. For the bazillionth time. All for one, one for all involved, especially as little corner sitters, cleansers, all the info pushers, like the major ones like Scott did, Michelle, all them, the Jennings, the Adrians, the Chasings, the others, they all have their little roles. Everybody can kiss my whole ass. And Benny, 5+ months ago, Benny. We're trying to act like you're stupid. You remember when Penny came on his shit and she was all like, I did the live and all that. They did like some sort of back behind the scenes thing too to air that had Scott involved. And for the 400th time, Penny admitted out loud to him that she had done the sleigh thing. And that Scott and everybody tried to distance her. And then, like, a little while later, Penny's like, Sleigh? What do you mean? And then Penny and him it's just the mind fuck over here, man. Distancing, squirming.
So while this fool needs a van or an RV because he made choices in his life to get evicted, he made those choices, Tracy. YouTube didn't make those choices for him. He made those choices. Now he's saying, YouTube got my wife fired, and then bam, they get an RV. So do you have money for rent or an RV, homie? Because I'm guessing you don't have money for the rent, but somebody gave you some sort of RV to get into, right? Or else you just use that RV money to stay where the fuck you're at.
Then I heard sirens in the distance, and I was like trying to judge if they were all the way over in the parkway or not. And I was like, fuck, Penny's had me spotted again. Might be the night, right? And then I realized they were on Benny's end.
For business. So, I mean, you didn't answer none of that shit the reason you were there yesterday is because I've been putting the pressure on you. But you didn't answer none of that shit. You just wanted to look like you're coming out. You don't look like Fizzle, and you're not hiding. You came out, but you hid behind.
They all hiding. I don't know where they're hiding. I would say under chasing skirts, but under the hairline, Penny, Jenny, Adrian, the rest. It's the weirdest place. Oh, her porch card is full, y'all. Carry on. Don't you make eye contact with me. Carry on, bro. Ow! Oh my God, you're quick for something so large and fuzzy. No, we're not gonna do that. No picking. No picking. How did you get over here so fast? It was like lightning. It's like lightning and thunder. My gosh. See, don't do that. Here, sit right there. Be a good co-pilot. Okay, alright. You and Grim have a stare off. It's fine. Don't ask. It's Cat 30.
Behind the godmother of this shit and allowed her to not even know she was shielding you from fucking taking your.
Oh my God, I'm already itching. Hey, we're gonna behave. That's what we're gonna do. I don't like the way y'all staring at each other. No. What? You're not getting back there behind that. No. Can you sit down right here? Sit down right here. Okay. There you go. Sit down. You're doing this wrong. You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. You are the clumsiest thing I've ever seen. There you go, see? You can just sit down. That's how it works. And you can stay seated. That's the best part. Oh dear. There was a hiss. Why are you being like this? Both of y'all look at me. We've never had attitude before. We're not going to do it today. If y'all going to come visit like this, we're going to keep it where we've kept it, which is between lines and no hissing. There's never been a hiss. That better be the last one, too. I know they heard me. Alright. Better not.
Didn't make those choices for him. He made those choices. Now he's saying, YouTube got my wife fired, and then bam, they get an RV. So do you have money for rent or an RV, homie? Because I'm guessing you don't have money for the rent, but somebody gave you some sort of RV to get into, right? Or else you just use that RV money to stay where the fuck you're at. Square business. So, I mean, you didn't answer none of that shit that I...
This is them making sure coming out over the edge of the boat, and then hammering down and kicking them when they were down already. You see. And Benny, though, fucking up all the shit, too, on his own. What the hell did I do now, Di? She's got to have a fake meltdown about something, I guess, because I ain't even talked about that thing in any extensive links currently unraveling because of what? I don't even care. I don't even care. Fuck do I do now? Alright. So this is also, now he's Cam's butting in, but they will, like, if they can get you down and, you know, they've already beat the ever-living shit out of you and then kick you some more while you're down, and then 2-3 months they'll be like, oh, boys. These are good abusers and monsters, y'all. All behind the icons. All for show and entertainment,
The reason you were there yesterday is because I've been putting the pressure on you. But you didn't answer none of that shit. You just wanted to look like you're coming out. You don't look like Fizzle. You're not hiding. You came out, but you hid behind the godmother of this shit and allowed her to not even know she was shielding.
Whoa. Benny just referred to Chasing as the godmother of this shit. He didn't say like the godmother of Cam Alley or the godmother of 1 or 2. No. No. Listen to it again.
You from fucking take like that. So while this fool needs a van or an RV because he made choices in his life to get evicted. He made those choices, Tracy. YouTube didn't make those choices for him. He made those choices. Now he's saying, YouTube got my wife fired, and then bam, they get an RV. So do you have money for rent or an RV, homie? Because I'm guessing you don't have money for the rent, but somebody gave you some sort of RV to get into, right? Or else you just use that RV money to stay where the fuck you're at. Square business. So, I mean, you didn't answer none of that shit that the reason you were there yesterday is because I've been putting the pressure on you. But you didn't answer none of that shit. You just wanted to look like you're coming out. You don't look like Fizzle. You're not hiding. You came out, but you hid behind the godmother of this shit and allowed her to not even know she was shielding you from fucking taking your lick, homie. You got licks.
The godmother of this shit. Yeah, that's right, baby. We all know, don't we? I think we're all pretty well aware. Look here, Don Abercrombie. I can't help you if this is about that fish food thing. Alright? I hear TMU is great for those who enjoy serotonin or like, you know, whatever. The receptors in the brains, gambling addictions, that type of thing, have addictive personalities. I hope you find fish food, people. Better not. Better not. Maybe Don Abercrombie is lost. He's looking for a Critters channel. Hey, there's an idea. You should probably go check out Crazy Critters Zoo Wagon or whatever it is. they're hot into the TMU halls over there. Anyway. You're talking about Ryan Douchenozzle? Or you're talking about the Freddy Fingered Fred? I don't know. Hard to tell you. Anyway, so like Benny said, godmother of this shit. Yeah. Carrying on.
Coming, bro. Take them licks. Don't be a bitch. That's what you're doing. You acting like a real bitch right now. Right? And part of the distraction is every time Cam comes around. See, Cam rather look good and lose than look bad and win. Cam rather come on with all this fucking shit hanging down that you can't never get in line, and it's just a distraction from every stream because your fucking tech sucks, bro. Or you don't know what the fuck you're doing. But you come and that is always a distracted.
Hey! Who is starting it? Alright, look, for starters, I think the reason y'all are now currently having whatever this is because both of you, dear Grim and Squilliam, are because you're both the same person. It's because you're too much alike. Alright? Both, I don't know why you don't get along better. Both of you are invasive and very lovey, and you want to rub. I mean, if you really combined that, both of you would have all the loves and the rubs and the pets. You know how you enjoy doing that? And that one enjoys trying to trip me till I break a damn hip, and you just want to kill me in general. You harbinger. This could work out lovely for both of you. I don't know why you don't understand that. Maybe it is because you're too much alike. But we can't be having this, so you two are going to get along. Or you're both grounded. And I'm serious. Grim, I can't believe you find it offensive that somebody's rubbing on you. And Squilliam,